Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. Afterhours Gaming League, Game 2 Zynga versus Facebook. Both these teams are 1-2 in competitive play. So victory here would mean a lot to advance their situation. I think a lot of teams actually are 1-2 currently. And already taunting from Joolz. He's starting at the 12 o'clock location as the purple protoss, telling everyone to play Cityville rather than Farmville on Google+. Endr calling the that's new with dripping with sarcasm. I'm sure Facebook has been taunted time and time again in this league about Google+. Joolz, of course, does have room to do a little bit of taunting, be a little bit BM. He boasts of his perfect cannon rush timing. And he actually is a Masters level Protoss. 9 o'clock location, Endr. Blue Protoss, Blue Terran, fantastic name. And calling for the BM. He's saying, bring it. I will take this. I will let it fuel my rage and take you out. Unfortunately for him, it looks like he is going to get scouted right off the bat by Joolz. This is, of course, his MLG. Well, I don't know if it's MLG or not, but it is Shattered Temple. Close position spawns. And Joolz laying out a bet already. It looks like an SCV taking damage. No second SCV. Oh, a late second SCV off the line. Just barely keeping that secondary SCV alive. And Endr starting off with a front door seal against Joolz, which can be very risky against a Protoss at close positions. If Joolz decides to open up with any sort of stalker build, he can harass that front door a ton. Already chrono boosting some probes. And that probe's still in there creating a lot of disruption, but seeing this, he has to feel like, okay, knowing that this opening is so vulnerable to stalker harass that he can just pick away at supply depots on low ground, especially if he can get a quick stalker out on that front door. Might even want to chrono boost it out just to exploit that. Looks like he's already got an additional pylon, has got that assimilator up, waiting for the cybernetics core. Oh my goodness, so many SCVs pulled off the line to deal with that single probe. Not good, and still no Marine produced on this barracks on the front door just yet. Orbital Command is upgrading. Looks like we do have 3 SCVs in the assimilator, gathering gas, or I should say refinery. Keep mixing up Protoss and Terran units here. Cybernetics core about a third finished. Looks like Joolz is actually going to open up a little bit more passively. Second assimilator suggests he is in fact deciding to go for a quick sentry rather than major stalker opening. It is possible he could tack on some additional gateways though to go for a mid-game push here. But First Zealot is going to be on that front line momentarily. And Endr has zero information as far as I can tell at this stage. He's got a Marine chasing down a probe, but otherwise he's gotten zero look at Joolz' base. And Joolz, Stalker's already producing, and he might be able to chase off that Marine with this Zealot alone. Nice little maneuver there by Endr. He's going to try to dodge the Zealot, maybe end around. Never mind, he's got 2 Marines up there. He's going to try to end around, maybe opening up some scouting play, or at least kill this Zealot on the retreat. Never mind, looks like they're all heading back. Trying to micro as best he can. Nice split, leaving 1 to chase. He's just going to do a little bit of a Zealot dance, and the Zealot is not in fact retreating, but does get a Marine kill to his name, and these Marines need to be careful because the Stalker is out and in the field. Factory now for Endr, just about up. There is a second gas up. Let's see if we're going to see a Banshee build. Ooh, Marines splatting everywhere. Blood and guts. Joolz chrono boosting that cybernetics core warp tech, and he's going Stargate. This could get really interesting really fast. Endr, here comes that front door harass. Those Marines very vulnerable against that Stalker. Can take a lot of damage, and Joolz sneaking out just as shield damage was peeking in. No additional, well, okay, never mind. There's that second Stalker. Just going to rally to that front door, and I'd like to see him continue to apply pressure there. Endr putting down a preventative bunker just in case. There is the starport. Tech lab already planted, so I think we are in fact going to see Banshee opening. Unfortunately, Joolz is way ahead of this. Stargate and a handful of gateways already, and it doesn't matter what he produces out of this. I assume we might see Phoenixes. Never mind, Void Ray. Void Ray chrono boosting to start, which actually makes sense considering this build, because the Stalkers are going to be able to peel away against these Marines, and they're just going to be able to tack away, and as long as they give high ground spotting, this is going to be a great situation for Joolz. Should be able to range that bunker, and unfortunately, Endr producing a Banshee, which is going to do exactly nothing to this air attack. Build order counter victory here for Joolz. I'm not sure if he's just that good and sniffed it out, or he would already plan this build, or he saw the front door position, was like, you know what, I can crush this opening at these positions. There's not a lot he can do about it. Let me just end the game right here because I know I can. Endr shelled up in his base. He does not have a lot of Marines to his name, just about 5. Practically that number of Stalkers out in the field. First Void Ray already out, waiting for the second Void Ray momentarily. There's that Banshee floating around the corner. It's going to have to remain at home base to provide some defense. Supply depot down. And nothing to defend this front door from the onslaught of Stalkers and Void Rays that are bearing down in Endr's base. The barracks lifting up, trying to float away. It is not long for life. It is now exploded everywhere. And additional Marines getting picked off. Never mind, looks like that barracks is going to live another day. But Endr looking to be in a desperate situation. He is supply capped. Now just getting 34 of 35 supply. That Void Ray going to be able to wander directly into the main. And man, there's a lot of Stalkers and Zealots waiting to rush up that ramp as soon as the Marines sneak out of position. SCV's getting crushed in this back line. Working on that supply depot as well. Now moving up as soon as that bunker was emptied. That Banshee dies almost instantaneously, and these Zealots right on top of these Marines. It looks like Joolz going to take this with an easy victory. Also a Banshee out in the field. GG. Well played from Joolz, top to bottom. Looks like that trash talk at the start really did have Endr flustered. And currently, Zynga up 2-0 over Facebook. Going to move on to Game 3. Hope you guys enjoyed it thus far. Thank you for listening.